Hi everybody, it's Kate from Katie Did. I am back at the Forsyth Bridge. It's a beautiful, beautiful early spring day. It's about 45 degrees, the sun is shining, the water is probably cold. Anyway, I thought I would take some time and come down here to the river and see what I can find, and then I can share it with you. So come along. I think the first thing that I will do is I put on my rubber boots, as you can see, and I'm going to wade through the water and see if I can see anything in the shallows that is worth taking home. This is interesting. It looks like it's got some fossils or some kind in it. Huh. Cool. See, I brought along my very fancy rock scoop. In case you're wondering what it is it's one of those black and brown ones. What it is a long-handled cat litter scoop. I have not used it for cleaning cat boxes, although I suppose I could. The last time I was here, this was all covered with ice. And presumably before it was covered with ice, it was covered with water, since that's how ice works. So I'm hoping that there will be maybe something new to spot as I'm going through some different areas. It's a nice little piece of petrified wood. Agates or no agates, rocks under the water are always very pretty. Here's another one that I think looks fairly agate-like. Oh, I was wrong. But that's what they look like when they're covered in the mud. This one is just kind of quartzite that happens to have the same shape as an agate. So, there you have it. Yes and no, no and yes. Here's another one that looks fairly promising. Oh, promises are cheap, apparently. This is nothing but a rock. How about this one? There's a four-wheeler on that gravel bar across the way. I have wondered how to get to that spot for quite some time, and I'm guessing it's probably on private property, which is, you know, not accessible unless you get permission, and I don't know whose it is, so I'll just stay here where I'm supposed to. Here's some brecciated jasper. I do love this stuff. It's very, very pretty when you cut it too. This is just a little mixture of all kinds of different minerals, and I like the basic swirls and colors in there, so I'm going to take it along. Here's kind of a cool little piece of what I think is petrified wood. Again, this one's a little bit hard to see because of the river muck, and I'm not 100% sure that it's an agate. But it has the shape, it has the texture, it has the opal coating, and it may have stuff inside. It might be just too dark, but I'm going to take it home. I'm having a pretty light day today, so I don't have a huge full backpack. I'm going to take it home. I'm going to take it home and see what it is. The river is surprisingly low right here. Looks like it could be a nice chunk of petrified wood. Oh yeah, that is nice. I love it when they're kind of charred on one side. Look at that. It's just a piece of burnt wood, only it turned to stone. That's so cool. This is an interesting rock, kind of glowing in the sunshine. It's quartz of some kind. And you know, there's just this stuff called rose quartz, which is pink colored, but I don't know if all pink colored quartz is rose quartz or if it's a special kind. So if you have special knowledge of rose quartz, you can let me know, and then we'll both know. Anyway, whatever it is, it's pretty. I really can't resist these brecciated stones. They're just so pretty. So everything I've looked at says that breccia has sharp angles and conglomerate is kind of like rounded, pebbly kind of things. This seems like a combination, and I'm just not sure that there's really that stark of a difference. But whatever it is, it's pretty. It'll probably polish nicely, and I'm going to take it home. Here's a nice little agate. See, it's got some kind of bands and a little quartz pocket, a few inclusions. Nice. See the bands there. Just in case you were wondering, I'm actually turning over a ridiculous number of stones with my spoon, partly because I don't really know what I'm looking for, and partly because it's completely covered with silt. So if you go out and you're waiting for agates and or for stones of whatever kind, and you're not finding them, boom, 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 just keep it up. Perseverance matters. Not really sure why, but I really get a kick out of waiting and looking for rocks. Right now I am right up against the edge of this ice. This ice used to be all the way down to where we were, and now it's just patchy. And it's stout enough that Kava was actually running on it and just broke through at the edge. So it must have been fairly thick at one point. Now though, it's not. This is an awfully pretty chunk of quartz. I would almost maybe call it common opal. I'm not very good at identifying the difference, but it's got that kind of opalescent look to it here. It's pretty anyway. I'm guessing that this is some kind of a marine fossil. Little tiny shells maybe. This is not the only chunk of this that I found here, but it shows up pretty well, so I thought I would show you because I think it's pretty cool. Here's a pretty piece of jasper for the tumbler. Here's a very pretty little piece of petrified wood. I like the colors in that one. And right next to it, here's another one. This one appears to have like a knot pattern. Very cool. I'm always looking for gigantic agates. Sometimes the little ones are what shows up. Here's just a really pretty little jasper. I've recently started cutting stones in order to make necklaces out of them, and I found that this multicolored jasper is actually just fabulous when you cut it. So into my pouch it goes. Even if you've been someplace 100 times, there's always something you missed. another one of those. I must find out what the name of these agates are. They have plumes and fortifications and bands, and they are absolutely not a Montana moss agate. But I found, 3 or 4 of them, and I'm just really curious to know what it is they are. Well, I knew if I just kept at it, I would find something good. This one still may be a little bit milky, but it has some awfully good skin on it. It's got great color, got some windows in there. So I'm going to take this home. I'm going to cut it open. I'm going to see what's inside. We waited in the river for a little while, but the bank got pretty steep, so now we're going to see if we can find a way around. Here is another example of why you should always go both ways when you're looking for rocks. I just passed this, coming the other direction. I got back down in the river, and I'm waiting against the sun, and I found this beautiful, beautiful agate just lying there in the water. So, good lesson. Always check twice. I really could just stay here all day picking up this and looking at that, but I suppose I need to be on the road at some point. So I guess that's it for the day. I hope you enjoyed some of the finds, and I hope you had a nice time coming along. I certainly did. This is Kate from Katie Did. Keep on doing. Oh, by the way, if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider clicking the subscribe button. It helps me grow my channel and make sure that you don't miss a thing. Thanks.